Well, this is a little update on what I did last weekend. I'm a little bit late putting it onto YouTube, but I've been quite busy this week because on Thursday I'm going away to Spain for a week. Not exactly the time to go away, I know, especially with it being so busy in the gardening. But I don't want to miss the chance of going away, and so I'm gonna go. I'll just show you, as I say, what I actually did last weekend. Now, last weekend was absolutely horrendous certain days. Some days were ups and they were down, but Sunday, what a day. It was blowing a gale. I was in the greenhouse, as you'll see, and I was doing a little bit of potting on, but I could hear the glass rattling and everything. I thought to myself, this is not the place to be in on a day like this. So I actually packed up and just potted around outside, done a little bit of weed and different things. The day before, I actually planted me shallots, by the way, not the way I say it on the actual video, shallots, whatever I say, but I just couldn't get my tongue around the word. But anyway, so I got them all planted out. I got my onions planted out. Anyway, it's no use me carrying on about it. You'll actually see what I've done over last weekend. And anyway, so there'll be no video the following weekend because obviously I'm going to be away. So look forward to seeing you all the weekend after, and hope everybody else has a nice weekend next weekend, which I think it's going to be. So bye for now. Okay, so what I'm going to put here is half this bed, and I'm going to put half my slots in, and the other half my Bedford Champion onions in. So I'm going to get them out the greenhouse now and start planting them. So here's my slots. So these are the slots I'll be taking out and putting in that bed. These are my Bedford Champions. These are well ready to go out now. Well, I'm setting out the onions and seems to be going quite well, so should fill half that bed with what I've got. So I'll be Bedford Champion in. There's 40 of them in there. Now it's my banana slots going in that out there, so I'll get on with that. See me watching you, seeing what we both can do. You are, aren't you? Hey, very cheeky. Bedford Champions in, banana slots, and some lettuce at the end, and it's all netted up, so it should be able to keep the squirrels out of this and the birds off this. Right, so just put some cabbage out. 9, 10, 11 plants. Ace Primo 2, I think they're called. And also alongside them, I've planted radish either side. So they should grow quite quick and crop them before the cabbage get too big. Right, what I'm going to try and do, I've started some carrots off. They're called Sweet Candle on the heated bed. They've established a little bit now, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put them into tubes, because I watched Dan and allotment Dan, he does some fantastic long carrots. I'm going to give it a go. I tell you now, I've got no chance, but it's just something I want to try and just see if I can grow a decent sized carrot. I've tried in the past and failed miserably, so I'm going to give it a go, and I'll just show you what I'm going to do now. What I've done, I put 2 tubes into this tank. I've filled it with finely sifted soil, and I've held the tubes in place by wood chip all around it. There's my carrots which have started, so I'm going to put 1 in each and just give it a go and look after it, and hopefully see if I can get a decent sized carrot. Well, that's my Sweet Candle planted in the tubes. Let's see what happens. Let's hope I'm successful. Everything's progressing nicely in the greenhouse. All looking good. Put quite a bit out today. I put cabbage out, put my onions out, my shallots out, lettuce out. I've done some radish, so going great. I'm in the greenhouse. I've got all the these are actually my peas that I grew last year, and I kept some off each one, so I thought I'll try my own first. If they don't work, I have got some bought ones, so but we'll see what happens. So I'm just going to bury them about an inch deep, one in each pot, and then water them in. So I won't bore you with doing every one because it's quite difficult to actually film it and do it as well. So I'll show you when I've finished. That's my peas sown anyway. They're fully in, soaked, and leave them in the greenhouse. See how long they take to shoot off. And I don't even have to take them out in them toilet roll holes. Just put them straight into the ground. That's the beauty of them. Had a little thought on my carrots before I leave tonight. Apparently tomorrow's going to be a very bad day. It's going to be quite windy and rain, which is on Sunday. So I thought I'll push these milk bottles, lemonade bottles over them to protect them from the wind, because I noticed they were blowing quite a bit just now. So I think that'll protect them and help them grow. So I'm going to leave them on for a couple of weeks and see what happens. Well, I've come down to the allotment the 12th of April, and the wind is absolutely unbelievable. To be honest with you, I'm quite concerned about the greenhouses. It really is blowing a gale down here. It's absolutely unbelievable. I'll try and show you, but I don't know whether you'll actually catch it on camera. I would imagine you can hear the noise of the wind, but it's actually quite frightening down here, especially with greenhouses and glass about. You never know what's going to get blown out. I just need to do a little bit of weed, then I think I'll get home. But as you can see over there, cheers all over the place. My door on my left hand greenhouse, that was luckily I come down, it was just flopping around on the top hinge, so I put a big concrete block in front of that to help it stay in place. Come down and all the daffodil and the tulip pots were all thrown everywhere, but I put them back up anyway. But how long they'll stay like that I don't know. I'm just going to do a bit of weeding on this onion and garlic bed, and I think that'll do me for today. That's me garlic and onion and strawberry bed weeded. They badly needed it. The only thing is I've had to take a net off because I had it just over the top, and the garlic were growing through it and they were getting stuck. I've taken it off now. We've got a lot of squirrels around here. I just hope that they don't like garlic, otherwise I'm in trouble, because everything else I've got netted up, but I've got no more net left. So I'm just going to have to take a chance. I think it's time to go home. It's definitely blowing a gale and absolutely throwing it down now. And I've just been in the greenhouse, and by God, it was rocking and rolling, so I'm a little bit worried. I hope it lasts this storm. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed seeing what I did last weekend, and hope everybody has a pleasant weekend, like myself's going to have next weekend.